Hi, it's the 15th of May, and exactly 1 year ago, Robert Fico, the Prime Minister of Slovakia, was shot several times. And when I got the urgent news from Le Monde, which I was reading at the moment, uh, I felt in despair, although I nearly didn't know anything about him. But I felt that really it was so important to save his life that I did a video immediately, and I posted it. You can find it, 15th of May last year, uh, 2024, and I in this video I begged the Cardinal O'Connor, who had obtained the miracles for myself so many times and for friends of mine. I asked him to get this miracle to Robert Fico, that Robert Fico would be healed, his life would be saved, and he would be able to come back to work. And uh, so after a few days, uh, I learned that he was recovering because his condition was very serious, but he was recovering. And I posted a video thanking Cardinal O'Connor's intercession uh, for him. And I recently discovered some articles in the papers that were published at the time, a few days after the shooting, and he his minister of defense, I think, mentioned several miracles in the hospital, several miracles. And still another one, when he, in his first interview, he said he would need another little miracle so he could be back to work soon. And that happened. So that is in internet. You may look for those articles in the press. Even in Brazil, we had articles in Portuguese talking about the milagres no hospital onde estava Robert Fico, or Fitzo, as they say. So I will show here one of these articles on National Post. You see, Slovak. I can't read because it's inverted. Prime Ministers in stable condition after several miracles in the hospital. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that wonderful? Cardinal O'Connor was such a great saint, and is, and he is operating miracles as he did for Milena, for instance, a little girl that was 8 years old a couple of years ago, my neighbor, and when I learned that she was having leukemia, getting chemotherapy, losing her head, and very weak, I told her mother, bring her to my house where Cardinal O'Connor appeared in my dream the night of his death, the 3rd of May 2000. So when he died, I told you many videos about this. When he died, I dreamed of him the whole night on procession on my house in Teresópolis. And she came with Milena and her, and with the stepfather of Milena, and we prayed Cardinal O'Connor to get herself a miracle of total healing. In the same week, she went to Rio to do blood test. Her leukemia was finished, gone, perfect health. Now she's got hair like this, and is back in school and all that. It's the same week. They came here, I think it was Monday. On Friday, she was healed. And now the Prime Minister, Robert Fico, from Slovakia, also declared miracles. As in the first second I had the news, it was urgent news on Le Monde. I posted on YouTube. You can go there. 2024, the 15th of May, in my channel, Nando Gabrieli, you will find it. The king of Rei da Terra. It's on Portuguese. I'm speaking Portuguese, but it's fabulous. I thank God. I thank Cardinal O'Connor. I celebrate Mr. Fico. Great courage. He is a great guy, and he deserves all that is happening. He is one of the only few leaders in European Union who have the courage to say the truth and the courage to fight for justice. He doesn't follow the people who are who sold their souls. No, he didn't. He didn't. And I take now the opportunity, being the king of the earth myself, to grant him, Robert Fico, with the divine power. I make him a king, although he's just a prime minister. But I, the king of the earth, make him a king because the world needs. A king has divine power given by Christ, and he has power to do everything that Christ wants to get done. So this is a great celebration. I hope someday, somehow, Robert Fico will watch this video and check that I did the other one. And I hope that when he goes to New York, you hear me, Fico, you go to St. Patrick's Cathedral, go down in the crypt, visit the tomb of Cardinal O'Connor, just to thank him. Say hi to him from me. I sent him all my love. I love him as I loved my own father. I converted because of his little sermon on Christmas Eve, 1999. And I did my first communion and my confirmation in St. Patrick's Cathedral. In the same year, Cardinal O'Connor had it happen in Lent time, which is not normal, but so that I could have it, because I was coming back to Brazil. My airline ticket was expiring. So Cardinal O'Connor is a great friend in heaven. My friend and your friend, if you want. Just ask him any miracle, promising that you will be faithful to God, that you will be a friend of Jesus Christ. And the Cardinal O'Connor will really be willing to help you. And he will help you. If you want to do Christ's will, you can bet on that, baby, because he's the greatest saint of the 20th century. It's me who's saying, but many people will say that in the future. I canonized myself, and I canonized him myself, and you can trust that he will intercede for you. If you're in need, if you have faith, and try to read his books, try to discover his wonderful sermons. That's the greatest American priest ever, and the greatest saint of the 20th century. This is my opinion, and it deserves to be taken seriously. All the best for you, dear Robert Fico. Don't worry about all the opposition that you may find in your adversaries, your enemies. You stronger than all of your enemies. Okay? I grant you divine power. You are king.